Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to an analysis of Todd Marcus, aka No Stall number 123. Now this is a brand new series on my channel where we go extremely in-depth with the given character, and in this case of course we have Todd Marcus. And I just had this idea and really wanted to do something along these lines, and I don't really have too many other video ideas because I don't have many other new cars, so I feel like this would be a good idea, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your opinion and let's get started. So of course we have Todd Marcus here on the left, also known as No Stall. No Stall is his sponsor for the Piston Cup, and he's a Piston Cup racer. His nickname is the Shockster. Don't know why, they don't really explain it in the Meet the Cars book, so I guess he's just the Shockster. So first, we'll kind of talk about the releases of Todd Marcus, the diecast releases, and then we'll move on to talk about the character itself and move on to some more thought-provoking things. So first, he's only been released twice as a single, once in 2009 as a Kmart rubber tire release, and in 2014 in the Piston Cup series. He's been released two times in a 3-pack, once in 2008 with his crew chief and his pitty, and again in 2009 also with his crew chief and pitty. And in 2008 and 2009 he got a launcher release, just pretty basic, just got a regular launcher. I'm sure you guys have seen those before. And he's been released in 3 different times as a 2-pack, once in 2008 with leakless, 2009 with leakless, and in 2010 with leakless as well. Now you may be wondering, why with leakless? Well, because they collided and crashed into each other in the movie, and actually leakless ended up on top of No Stall like this in a pretty interesting scene. Now however, out of all these releases in a 2-pack, they never released damaged in their damaged versions. Now, we have gotten damaged mood springs and even damaged the king, but we never got a damaged version of these two. I have absolutely no idea why, as it would make a perfect release, as they were both very damaged as they kind of bounced off other racers and then ended up colliding into each other. And also, No Stall was released in an 8-pack in 2007 with Lightning McQueen, the King Chick Hicks, Leakless, Octane Gain, and Vinyl Toupe. And of course, once in the Motor Speedway of the South set with all 36 of the Piston Cup racers. There are very few of those in the world, and it's just not a release that's well known. I mean, I know you guys don't know about it, but it's not really available to retail or the public. And those are all the releases of No Stall. Definitely I would expect him to get some more singles releases in the past, but he didn't. And who knows what will happen to him in the future for releases. But a few things that I wanted to mention about his releases. So first of all, he was released with leakless 4 times. 3 times in a 2-pack and once in an 8-pack. So they like to put leakless and No Stall together, and mostly because of that scene they had in the movie together. Also, he was one of the first Piston Cup racers to be released. I believe he was one of the, top 5, somewhere around there. And he is based off the nitrate body, as you can see, is just kind of that type of body versus leakless's body. And he actually should have a red outline around his black rim here. There should be some sort of red outline, if I can get my T here, some sort of red outline around his black rim there, and it would probably look really cool, but unfortunately Mattel did not decide to do that. Who knows if he'll ever get it actually corrected in the future. I really doubt it. And one other thing to mention is that Collection TV actually made a video explaining how to make a custom version of No Stall and leakless damaged, so definitely check that out. It'll be down in the description below. Now let's move on to the character himself and explain some more interesting things. So this is the biography for Todd Marcus. Todd Marcus is known as the biggest race car to emerge from his hometown of Dieselton, Alabama. He's also known as the only race car to emerge from Dieselton, Alabama. When asked why he chose to be car number 123, he simply replied, "Because it's easy to remember." That's why it's also his ATM number, his internet login, and his security home code, and his safe combination. So probably not the best idea to have the same number for everything, especially since it's 1, 2, 3, very basic, and probably in this day and age he'd be hacked very quickly. So now let's move on to some things about the character that we can kind of infer from the bio. So of course he's from Dieselton, Alabama, which is a made-up town. Of course they combine diesel, a car aspect, and put it into some sort of town that sounds, I guess, cool or makes sense. And of course he's number 1, 2, 3 because it's easy to remember. Like I said, he'd probably get hacked in this day and age. And also something to add is that he's an Axello Fission model. That's the model of car he is. And of course, we all know that he crashes in the leakless. And actually, in that scene, some of you may be confused or wondering how he got yellow paint on him and has like yellow around this side of him. And that's basically because leakless crashed into him and some of the paint leftover remnants, residue was left on him. Simple as that. Also, now let's move into some of his video game appearances. He actually appeared in the World of Cars online game. It was a website you could go to, very interactive with other people as well. I didn't play it too much, but it was a cool game. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't exist anymore. And also, he made an extremely prominent appearance in the Cars Fast as Lightning video game, which is an app for iPhone, Android, I believe so. And it's actually a pretty fun game. And No Stall was actually the first playable character. He has many speaking lines and is voiced by Jerry Trainer. In the app or game, he really admires McQueen and wants to be like him in the future. And it's very nice, kind of getting some character development here. I'm liking it. And he gets 2 paint jobs, one called the Golden Champion and Rookie Green. Very nice, never appeared before. They look pretty cool. And he also has his own track and gets his own pits that you could put in Radiator Springs. So I definitely recommend checking out the app, and maybe you could understand a little bit better what I'm talking about right now. And so those are all the facts that we know about No Stall. So I'm kind of surprised why the game makers would choose No Stall for the app. I mean, they had let's just say they had about 33 racers to choose from because we're excluding the 3 main characters. Why would they choose No Stall? I do understand it was one of the first ones to be released, but still that doesn't really make sense. How does that relate? First to be released as a diecast and then put into a video game? So maybe this is foreshadowing the future. Maybe he'll make an appearance in Cars 3. I mean, who knows? He potentially could. Maybe as a Piston Cup reunion in Cars 3, a quick Piston Cup reunion and all the Piston Cup racers meet up, or a decent amount of them. I definitely think that would be a cool scene because maybe we can get some more interactions between the King and Lightning, and of course Todd Marcus can make his appearance too. And I feel like that would be great because maybe it could make sense, because why would they put Todd Marcus in the video game and have him aspire to be like McQueen? And it just doesn't really. Maybe, I'm not sure. This could be just, I'm talking just nothing, just random right now, but this could actually happen. And this is what the analysis will be about, kind of explaining what is possible, what could happen. So there might be some significance to Todd Marcus as to why they put him into the game instead of any other of the 33 racers. I mean, I feel like that's pretty significant that they put him in. So what do you guys think about Todd Marcus? Do you guys think he'll be making another appearance in Cars 3 or a future movie, a Cars tune? He could actually make an appearance in like a Cars tune, like Radiator Springs, or like the Radiator Springs 500, or To Protect and Serve. Like, who possibly knows? A short like that he could appear in. So we really don't know at this time. Now, my personal thoughts is that I don't really know. I don't think he'll make another appearance, but it definitely wouldn't. It's definitely logical. It could happen because he did make this appearance in the video game very, very prominently. So that's all for this analysis. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please let me know your opinions and thoughts on the analysis, and let me know if you guys like this. What character do you want me to do next? Now, don't pick a character like Brett Warren-Lagan where I have absolutely nothing to go off of. Now, try to pick a character that there's actually some background and we can actually, I guess, think about it and make some predictions about him and just kind of thought-provoking stuff like that, because some characters we don't know really anything about, but Todd Marcus we actually do. He's been with us for the past 6 years, or 6 years, 10 years basically now. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time, and let me know your opinions and thoughts. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.